Hang on, let me turn on some music. Hello, everybody. I went on a trip. Also, Saki's here with me.
Hello.
Hang on. Maybe I should add like a thing to show that she's here.
Really gotta update my talk sprites.
Yeah.
You're the only one who uses them, but...
Where... references. I know you're in here somewhere.
There I am.
There you are.
Ah!
You're huge!
Ah! It's on me all the time, baby! Scream takeover!
Why are you so big?
That image is like 4,000 by like 8,000 or something. So that you can see every pore, baby.
Oh god, why are you huge?
I have a huge personality.
You do. Hang on, I'm slowly shrinking you. Hang on.
Bit by bit.
Brick by brick. There you are.
Here I am.
Hang on, hang on, hang on. Here, I'll put you right here.
It looks like I'm presenting you.
Behold, sister. Hang on. Maybe I'll do it like... oh, you're so little now. You're tiny. You're but tiny baby.
Courtney is engaging in a fantasy where she's the tall one.
Here we go.
I
don't know where else to put you.
Put your chin in my hand. This image was not drawn with, like, you know, usage in mind. It's just meant to be a fun pose for a reference.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just leave you there.
This is fine.
Yeah, this is fine. Hello, everybody. It's all about Saki now. Yeah. Anyway, before I begin, I set up a thing called Throne, which is appropriate because I'm a princess. But anyway, Throne is a website where, I have, various funds for different items and also just items for purchase if you want to, like, give me a gift or something. It did, like, I did it for fun. It's just a fun little thing. But currently the pinned fund is for a new laptop. So I do have like a big computer for like working and stuff, but I also need a laptop for recording and for like extending my workspace, you know, like being in one place for work is kind of annoying.
Well, we share an office.
Yeah.
And I have a job.
Yeah, she has.
That involves a lot of Zoom meetings.
Yeah, and so it would be very convenient if I could, you know, work outside the office and also set up a way to stream outside the office. Yeah, so like if you're interested in that, you don't have to. You don't have to. It's just like if you're interested and you want to like support me and just give me a little something. I don't want to sound beggy. I don't, but
give us your money.
No. What's your dream laptop? I don't really have a dream laptop. I just want a good one. I just want a nice one, and a nice one's real expensive.
It doesn't have to be like Alienware, fucking like, you know, NVIDIA 4060 or whatever.
Wow, Matthew Prower, you were in Florida when I wasn't?
We left specifically because you were coming.
No! Anyway, Yeah, so I just wanted to turn on stream and talk about the trip I went on, just for funsies, because I know, like, people are interested in my life, surprisingly, and talking about a trip is fun, and I had a lot of fun on this trip. Anyway, where did I go? I went to
Chicago!
Chicago! I went to Chicago. This is a picture of Chicago that I took while I was in Chicago. I wanted to take a picture while I was on a Ferris wheel, because there's a Ferris wheel in Chicago. Hey! What is? Cat being annoying. I wanted to take a picture while on the Ferris wheel.
The Centennial Wheel.
Yeah, the Centennial Wheel. But it was closed because it was too cold. So, Chicago, the birthplace of VeggieTales? Is it the birthplace of VeggieTales?
I don't know.
I didn't know that.
I will Google it.
Your cousin lives in Chicago? Wow, that's cool. I bet it was extremely cold there, was it? Absolutely.
Chicago broke us.
Yeah, Chicago, absolutely cold. So cold that when we came home and it was like 40 degrees, we were like, this is delightful.
It's funny because I've been to Chicago a few times, and the same thing happens to me every time. Where you get there and it's like the air temperature is 0, but the real feel is like -15, and you're like, oh my god, I've never been this cold in my whole fucking life. And then so you bundle up and you adore, and then 3 days later, when it's like 4 degrees, you're like, this is nice!
Yeah, like when it hit like 15 degrees one day, I was like, I can breathe again! It is so hard to breathe when you're in the negatives. I never knew that. Like, we were walking in the city, and it was like, I don't know, like -2 or something. Mm-hmm. And we were walking, and I was wheezing. Because I could not get a single bit of oxygen because it was so cold.
Mm-hmm. And it's so funny because, obviously Florida, like the coldest we get is like 30.
Uh-huh.
It rarely ever goes below like 32. And so I've looked at Courtney when we walked outside in like 10-degree weather, and we're just wearing like sweaters and jeans and didn't have like our snow jackets on. And Courtney was like, oh, this is kind of nice. And I'm like, did you ever think that you would be standing in 15 degrees saying to yourself, this feels nice? Did you ever think that would happen to you, Florida girl?
Yeah, the cold kind of broke me. It just, like, once you experience negative temperatures, nothing is the same.
Yeah.
I'm sure, like, next winter, when it's cold again here, I'll be right back where I started, where it's like 30 degrees, and I'm like, it's cold! But yeah. Anyway, I've got some pictures. I'll give you the deets. This is a picture of Chicago. I took this on like the 4th day of the trip, I think, because we went to the Navy Pier. I really wanted to get on that Ferris wheel, but it was closed, unfortunately. Yeah. Let's see. Let's look at the pictures. What did I put in here? Oh, here's me with the Jollibee mascot, because when I entered Chicago and I was looking on my phone for things to do, I found out that Chicago has a Jollibee. I've never been to a Jollibee. The closest Jollibee from me is like 3 hours away. Well, maybe not 3 hours, maybe like 2 hours. I don't know. It's like a few cities away, and it's really inconvenient. But
they did in fact make VeggieTales in Chicago.
Wow!
There you go.
Wow! Cool. Anyway, yeah, this is me next to the Jollibee sign, Jollibee mascot. I don't know what his name is, but he is quite.
Am I just gonna be over here fact checking?
You.
What is the Jollibee's name?
Yeah, what is the Jollibee mascot's name? Was it yummy? It was delicious, actually.
His name is Jollibee.
His name is just Jollibee?
Yes.
He's the Jollibee. B is jolly, yeah.
He had a TV show. He had 2 TV shows.
He has a TV show?
2 TV shows.
What?
There was Jollytown from 2008 to 2013, and then in 2013 there was the Jollytown Kids Show.
What? Was he wearing like the mascot costume?
I don't know.
With the blinking eyes?
Oh.
Our lamp just went out. That was scary.
The light bulb in the lamp just blew.
Yeah, I did.
Jollibee is transgender.
Oh my god, a trans icon!
When Jollibee was made in 1978 and through 2008, Jollibee was a girl, but then they cast like a person to voice them that was more masculine, so they switched to saying that he was a boy.
Trans icon. Slay. Yes, slay. Anyway, yeah, the food was delicious. For those that were asking, yes. Like, I had never had Jollibee before. I was expecting it to be good. I had, sometimes with fried chicken, especially like fried chicken from fast food restaurants, sometimes the breading is too spiced for me. Not spicy, just like they have too many spices in it and then the flavor gets muddled. Like Popeyes has this problem, KFC, like their 11 herbs and spices, their 11 herbs and spices are like, sometimes 11 is too many herbs and spices. But Jollibee had like this nice, even flavor. It's hard to explain. But it's like, it tasted like homemade fried chicken. Like, it was very, very homemade tasting for fried chicken. And also their spaghetti was pretty good. They have spaghetti. The sauce is interesting on the spaghetti. It has like a sweet barbecue-y flavor. I don't know. They have spaghetti? Yes, they have spaghetti. Yes. It's very famous. Jollibee has very famous spaghetti. Yeah, I got a 2-piece with spaghetti, and I also tried the mango peach pie. It's like a McDonald's apple pie, but with mango and peach, and also they still fry the pie instead of baking it. They fry it, which makes it extra delicious. Is that their star dish? I think their chicken is their star dish, but their spaghetti is very, very popular. Because like whenever I watched videos of people going to Jollibee, they're like, get the spaghetti, get the spaghetti, get the spaghetti. The spaghetti is good. As part Filipino, it's nice to hear about Jollibees. I had it before and it was really nice. Yeah, it's really good.
It was okay.
You thought it was okay?
Well, I'm not, contrary to the meme about me, I don't really care for like fried chicken all that much. Like, it's fine, but I very rarely go to like KFC or like Chick-fil-A. It's just like, I'm more of a red meat kind of gal. When I want fast food, I want like a burger. I don't really want like fried chicken. The only time I really, really want fried chicken is if it's like a rotisserie and we're having like a meal and the skin's real good.
Yeah.
But fried chicken is pretty mid, and so the bar can only be so high for me.
Well, I thought it was really good. Which, I mean, you guys went to Jollibee for my sake, I feel like.
I mean, I didn't hate it. And Corey, you know, Corey
doesn't like food.
He at least got to eat fries, so.
He only ate French fries while we were there.
That's all he ever eats.
Oh, Corey.
I thought it was fine. It was fine enough. For chicken, it was good.
Oh yeah.
The breading was really like starchy, which was interesting.
Yeah, it had a starchiness to it. I like that. I liked it. It gave it like a nice, again, like the starchiness made it taste homemade to me. Oh yeah, on our trip, it was me, it was Saki, and also our friend Corey. Cause our friend Corey used to live in Chicago, and we kind of went on this trip for him.
Yeah, cause that motherfucker loves Chicago.
He does. He always talks about like, oh, Chicago, I miss Chicago, I miss small Cheval. We went like 4 times. We went to this place called Small Cheval.
And it was just okay.
It's a burger place in Chicago it's like semi-famous. I thought it was alright. Their burger's fine. The fries are pretty good. What I was really into was their garlic aioli.
The garlic aioli was very good. People who like Small Cheval really, really like it, including like Corey and his friend Todd. They're just like, Small Cheval is so good. It's the best burger ever, best burger in the country. And it's just okay. Like, it's a very fine burger. And they're like, oh, the spices and whatever they use in the meat, like the patty itself tastes so good. I didn't taste a difference. It tasted like burger.
Yeah, it just tasted like a regular burger. Did you go to Six Flags Great Adventure? No, unfortunately, we did not have time to do that.
Even if we had, we wouldn't have gotten on any roller coasters because our faces would have fallen off.
Yes, it was so cold.
Like, we went to Busch Gardens and it was like, 50 when we went to Busch Gardens, and even that was a lot.
Yeah.
Whipping around at like 60 miles an hour in cold weather is not a fun time.
No. Is there a Jollibee in Florida? There is. It's just very out of the way. It's very out of the way for me.
Where is it?
In Tampa? It's like, it's not, it would be like a day trip for me. It'd be like a day trip. Did you see Cookie Monster? Cookie Monster?
Just wandering the streets?
Just wandering the streets. I saw an ad for SeaWorld when we got home, and Cookie Monster
was in that.
Cookie Monster was in that.
It's always so fun coming home to, one of the tourist capitals of the world. Because you walk in and it's like, go to Disney, go to Universal, go to SeaWorld. And you're like, I've been.
It's alright. Did you guys see snow while you were there? A ton of snow.
I'm really sad because, like, when we got there on the first day, it was actively, like, snowing from the sky. And then it never did. I mean, it did, but we didn't see it. And I really wanted to, like, I wanted it to be, like, snowing outside, and we're, like, warm in the Airbnb, and we just look out the window and see, like, the snow coming down. That's what I really, really wanted, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, like, we got to play in the snow at least.
We did.
Yeah, I think I have a picture of us in the snow somewhere in here. Let me see. Oh, that's the Chicago Theater. When we were walking around Chicago a couple of times, we made a point to just go to the Chicago Theater just to, like, say we were there.
And we watched Chicago beforehand.
Oh, yeah, while we were in the Airbnb, we watched Chicago, the movie, the musical. And, yeah, it was very, very appropriate. It was very appropriate. And, like, even, like, when I was at the airport, I saw the logo for the Chicago Theater, and I was like, ah, it's just like the movie.
I can't believe this Chicago movie was so popular that they built the theater from it.
What was the most wild thing you saw at Chicago? Well, it was more of an experience, really. So when we were in Chicago, we took a lot of Ubers. One time, we went out... We went out to get some Italian beef, and we just picked a random place, got our Uber, and then our Uber driver saw we were, like, going to this place, and he was like, oh, you gonna get some Italian beef? Oh, why are you going here? You should go here. And he just kept going on and on. You should get some mozzarella on your Italian beef.
You gotta ask for it sweet, wet, and what do you say?
Like,
sweet and wet and something else. There was 3 things.
I don't know. And this guy, I don't know what he was on. I don't know if he was like manic or something, or if he was just very, very friendly.
Did you get the pizza yet? You know that's not real Chicago pizza. I mean, it is, but it's not what we eat. Listen, we don't know how to do accents, okay?
This guy was...
He had a very Chicago accent, but I don't know how to do that one. I only know how to do stereotypical, like, Boston.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
He was so excited. And he was like, I wish I could see your face. You've never had an Italian beef? I wish I could see your face. I wish I could see your face when you take that first bite.
I half thought he was going to just come into the restaurant with us and just watch us eat.
Oh my god. That was the wildest thing we experienced in Chicago. This man was so excited for us. Yeah. Did you try this Chicago style pizza? I had a deep dish pizza, yeah. I'll get to that. How is Chicago style pizza really? Good. I thought it was good.
It's pretty good.
Like, I know, like, deep dish is mostly for tourists, because that's what the man said. That's what the crazy man said.
And I trust him.
I do trust his food opinions, because he's very passionate about it. Let's see. Oh, there we are, all bundled up for the snow. For the smo. The smo! We had to plan smo. So yeah, I had, like, 4 layers on or something, and my hat and my scarf, and like there's Corey, he without even a scarf.
He put on a scarf as we were walking around, but he's a little bit more like resilient to cold.
Angel snow hat. Yeah, I had my angel hat. I got at not Hot Topic. Spirit Halloween. Close enough. When Spirit Halloween was closing for the season, they had, like, everything on sale, and I saw that hat, and I was like, I need a hat for Chicago in January, so I bought it. I only wore it, like, one time, because I also had those earmuffs, and those earmuffs actually worked very well. Playing the small. Yeah, so yeah, there we are, all bundled up. Here we are, walking around in the snow.
we just kind of walked around and listened to the crunchy crunches.
I love the crunchy crunch of the snow. It's fun.
We wanted to have a full, like, snowball fight and full, like, snow time. But we weren't, like, properly equipped because we didn't bring, like, actual snow pants. We just had jeans.
Yeah.
And I've made that mistake on my last trip to Chicago. No, the trip before last. When I rolled around in a park full of snow in just jeans. And then my legs went numb. And then I came inside and I took my pants off and my legs were just like freezing cold and bright red. And I was like, that doesn't seem good.
Yeah, like I had pants, but I also had fleece tights underneath my pants. So my legs were pretty warm.
The problem is if you want to really roll around in the snow, you need something waterproof.
Yeah, and I don't have snow clothes because I am but a southern gal.
Yep.
Who's never really sees snow.
We should have bought those dungarees at Target.
Yeah. There are a lot of cute stuff at Target, actually.
So I don't know what it is with Chicago, but every time I've been in the winter, I've gone into a Target and their clothes are so cute.
The clothes are really cute. They had, like, really cute sweaters and stuff.
They had a bunch of, like, pastel exercise wear that was really cute.
Yeah.
I don't know if they just get a different catalog than us or what, but their stuff is really cute in the winter.
It is. Oh, that reminds me. Okay. This is gonna be a really, like, kind of selfish sounding story. But one Target trip, because we went to Target multiple times. There was one Target trip we went in for something. I think we were looking for, like, thermals for Corey.
I don't know which trip you're talking about.
And we walked past the video games section, and I saw a man.
Oh, that man. No, we were killing time until the drifter, remember?
Yeah.
So
We walked past this man. He was wearing a Sonic hat He had a Sonic backpack. I think he had a Sonic scarf on too, and a Sonic jacket.
Almost everything.
He was decked out in Sonic, and I quickly looked away and like didn't want to like, but
he was also muttering to himself, which was very concerning.
I didn't want to bring any attention to myself, cause like I had this thought in my brain. I was like, what percentage? What percentage would it be that this man has seen my channel? So I was like, ooh. And I was like, oh man. But yeah, that guy was into Sonic. Like, he was Sonic.
He was walking around looking at big Pokemon plushes and like giggling to himself, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah. And I was just like, don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't bring any attention to yourself. I'm like, I guess it helps that I was with a group, so it would be easier for me to blend in with the crowd. And also, my clothes had no like identification of fandom, I suppose. So I just looked like a fairly normal person. So
also, despite the fact that you've revealed your face many, many times, people still somehow don't know what you look like.
I know! Like, nobody cares when I show my face.
When? And you're like, I've done it like 8 times.
Yeah. Every time I do a face reveal, nobody cares. Nobody. Let's see, what else do we got? What else we got? Oh, they're at the aquarium. So yeah, we went to the aquarium one day. It was kind of chaotic there. So I didn't
many children.
I didn't get to take many pictures while we were at the aquarium. But we got this picture while we were going into the shark exhibit, I think.
Yeah.
They were just like, all right, line up on the dot on the floor.
And they did not give us an option.
No. Like, everybody line up on this mat on the floor. 1, 2, 3, cheese. And then they took our picture and then we moved on.
Oh no, the penguins were under construction.
Yeah, the penguins were under construction and so were the flaps.
They had to build the penguins.
They had to give the penguins maintenance. Oh yeah, we saw a lot of other things though. We saw like
so many fish.
So many fish.
I've been to a couple aquariums. I don't think I've ever been to one where the main attraction was fish.
Yeah.
Like most of the time it's like dolphins and whales and seals, which they did have those things, but by God, there were so many fucking fish.
There were some fish.
They were like, here is every species of fish from every river in the world.
Like, from the North Americas all the way to Australia. Here's every fish ever. Oh, by the way, thank you to James C. Morris for continuing your membership. I know I saw another membership earlier, but I think I missed it. Sorry about that. But, yeah. There were a lot of fish. We saw beluga whales, and they're very cute.
I was sad because I've been to that aquarium before, and normally they have this big selection of, like, touch pools where you can touch, like, starfish, and you can touch anemones, and you can just touch various like shallow water like creatures, but those were closed. You could still do like a starfish touch, but also we were wearing like heavy winter clothes, so we would have had to like roll up our sleeves and everything. It just wasn't worth it.
Yeah, we just liked looking at the starfish. They were just chilling.
They were very fat.
They were just chilling. It looks like a 2003 SeaWorld picture. I mean, they're probably using the same technology from 2003 to get that picture. This is a picture of a picture, by the way. It's like
I don't know why he bought this picture.
I don't know, maybe for like sentimental reasons. You know, a picture with friends. Thank you, Crash, for continuing your membership. If there was a fish you could touch, what would it be?
Manatee.
Manatee?
Manatee's not a fish, but God, I want to touch one so bad.
I would like to touch a manatee, even though you're not supposed to.
PSA to anybody who comes to Florida and sees a manatee, it is illegal to touch them. Even if they touch you, even if they're rolling around all over you, you can't set hand on them.
You cannot pet them. It is against the law, unfortunately. Because if you pet the manatee, it like encourages them to continue to be around humans.
And that's half the problem.
That's the problem, yeah.
They're dumb and slow, and so when they go around humans, they get hit by boats.
Yeah.
But they just want to be friends, and it makes me so sad.
They're just big dumb puppies. You've already touched your favorite animal.
I touch the flat flaps all the time because I love them very much.
Yeah. I touched a jellyfish once. That was cool.
Oh yeah, we did that
at the Florida Aquarium.
Yeah. That was fun.
How about a seahorse? I would like to touch a seahorse, yeah.
Can you touch a seahorse?
I don't know.
They're so little, I would be worried that I would like squish them or something.
Yeah, I would probably just stick my hand in the water and let the seahorse, like, examine me, I guess. Why did you touch a jellyfish? There was a pool. There was, like, a pool in the Florida Aquarium, or tank, and they were like, come up and touch a jellyfish. Only touch the top of the jellyfish, though.
And what, we're gonna say no?
Yeah, I was like, I would touch a jellyfish, sure. And I touched it. And it was a very interesting texture. It was like, it's soft, very wet, very, like, it's almost like, you know, it's like very, very firm Jell-O. Like, if you make Jell-O but you put too much gelatin in it, it's like that. Have you seen a seahorse give birth? I've seen videos of that. What else we got in here? Oh, this is the speakeasy we went to.
Yay!
Yeah, so this is, what was it called?
The Drifter.
The Drifter.
It was called the Drifter. It was under a place called the Green Door Tavern.
Wow. Yeah, this is a genuine speakeasy.
It is the last genuine speakeasy in all of Chicago.
So it's like, you go into the Greenhorn Tavern. Green Door Tavern. Right, because the door is green. Duh. And you go in, it's just a normal tavern. You go and eat some food, hang out, and then their bathrooms are downstairs. So you go downstairs, but then instead of turning to go to the bathroom, there is a wall with a shelf on it. And if you look closely, you can see a doorknob, and you realize, oh, that's a door. So you knock on the door, and then a lady answers the door and is like, hello, welcome to the Drifter. And then you go in and you order some drinks, and they have a stage. Where pretty ladies dance. Saki really likes the pretty ladies dancing.
I love it. The 2 times I've been there, somehow I get lucky enough that they put me at the table right up on the stage. And so I have to lean back and look up at the ladies, and it's a great time. Good time.
Did you drink wine or champagne? No, I drank mixed drinks. I'll show you the drink that I drank. Here you go. It was like a blueberry drink. I think it was called Blueberry Christmas. And I don't know what was all in it, but it tasted really good. You went back in time. Yeah, I did go back in time. It's cool.
Maybe we should explain what a speakeasy is in case the children don't know.
Oh, okay. For those that don't know what a speakeasy is, once upon a time in America, there was a time where alcohol was illegal, called the Prohibition era. And
it's in like the 30s?
Something like that. And speakeasies were places people could go in secret to have alcohol to avoid the law. Which is why, like, it's hidden behind a door and a shelf. Because, that way the cops wouldn't be able to find the hidden bar. And yeah, that's what a speakeasy basically is. And now it's just a fun little thing that you can still experience every now and then. Like some cities in America still have speakeasies just for fun. Just because like it's fun to just like put in a secret code and go down some stairs and there's a bar.
That's what the spy place was like. I'm so upset it was closed.
Oh, yeah, I'm upset the spy place was gone. I really wanted to go.
Yeah, there was, when I went to Chicago in 2018, I think, there was this restaurant, I don't remember what it's called before, but it was like spy themed. And you go in, and it just looks like an office, and they're like, hi, can I help you? And you're like, yeah, I'm here for the spy thing, and they go, sha 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 sha. And they have like a whole like spiel they do, and they make you do like dumb things. So like, okay, I need you to do some jumping jacks, and now I need you to touch your nose to your elbow or like whatever. And they're like, okay, you look sufficiently ridiculous. I think you're in. And then they like take your picture and they lead you down this secret staircase. And then there's a whole restaurant under there. And there was like a search and find like mission thing you could do in the restaurant, so you could kind of go between like eating at your table, and there was like a card they gave you where it was like, somewhere in this restaurant is a blah, find it and it will lead you to the next thingy, and it was so much fun, but apparently it didn't survive COVID, so
yeah, that's unfortunate. Somebody donated to the new laptop fund. Thank you so much. But yeah, that spy restaurant sounds really cool. I'm sad I didn't get to go. Alas. The pandemic really took a lot of things from us. It really did.
Our dignity, our sanity.
What else is in here? Oh yeah, my fancy pancakes. Yeah, so there was a place in downtown Chicago. Was it downtown? Yeah. We were walking through downtown, and we saw on one of our days that this one restaurant had souffle pancakes. For those that don't know, souffle pancakes are really big in Japan. They're like these big, fluffy pancakes that are really, really soft in the middle, and they jiggle like Jello. And so we made it a point to, thank you James C. Morris for the donation, thank you. We made it a point to go there, and we did on one of our days, and this is the pancake that I ordered, and it was really delicious. I liked it a lot. Like, I took a bite and I was in heaven. It was really good. I had a lot of really good food while I was in Chicago, which is like my favorite part of traveling is food.
If you have an easy way to show it, I sent you the video I took of my pancakes jiggling
on
Discord.
Do you want to like post it on Twitter and I'll like link it in chat? Yeah, Saki took a video of her pancakes jiggling. Yeah, Jello pancakes. Yeah, they're very jiggly, very soft. You didn't even need a knife. Like, I picked up a knife and used it once, and I was like, wait a second, I don't need this. And I scooped it with my fork, and it was good. My favorite part of traveling is food. That's my favorite part too. Yeah!
I have Twittered it.
You have Twittered it? Alright, let me check Twitter. I'll give you guys a link to I'll give you guys a link to the video that Saki took of the jiggle pancake. The pancake jiggle. The pancake jiggles so much. Oh, thank you, Junior, for linking it as well. Okay, so there it is twice for everybody that would like to see the jiggly pancakes. They jiggle so much.
You can still taste it.
Yeah, I can imagine the taste. Like mine, I didn't realize it, but that brown like crystally bit on top, that was like caramelized sugar for like some crunch. It was really good. And yeah, I had custard on top of mine. I ate all the fruit. Now thrice. Thank you, Maddie Harris.
Mine, I got Earl Grey and sea salt caramel, and it, oh my god, the caramel, and there was like an Earl Grey like cream in the middle. They were so incredibly salty. You couldn't super eat them on their own, but when you paired them with like the really mild bite of pancake, it just like mellowed it out to a perfect level. Ugh.
It was delicious. Oh yeah, I know about that dessert, Matthew Prower. I haven't been able to taste it, but I see it all the time when I go to Animal Kingdom. Oh yeah, and the Festival of the Arts is happening. I keep forgetting. Epcot always has like festivals. It's kind of crazy. Like they have Festival of the Arts in the beginning of the year, and then during springtime they have Flower and Garden, and then during the fall they have Food and Wine, and then during winter they have the like Christmas event with all the Santas and stuff. Yeah, good times. What else is in here? What else did I put in? Oh, there's a picture of the Navy Pier. There's the Centennial Wheel. That was closed. But the lights were on still. So I thought it would be open. But the Navy Pier was actually really cute, to be honest. It was like a big giant mall.
It was so much bigger than I anticipated.
Yeah.
We kept coming around corners and there would be signs that was like, more this way. And I'm like, more?
More? They had like all these different restaurants in there. They had a Build-A-Bear in there. They had several gift shops.
Have you tried your popcorn yet?
I haven't had my popcorn yet. Yeah, I bought the very famous Chicago popcorn. It was the caramel cheese mixture popcorn, which I like both caramel corn and cheese corn.
I hate both.
So yeah, I bought it for myself. I bought it for myself. I didn't get to eat it because like we were traveling and I didn't have time. I've been summoned. I love Build-A-Bear so much. Yeah, they had the alien bear when I went. They had the alien bear. I almost got it, but I was saving my money for food. So they also had the My Melody and Kuromi. They had Pochako. They had the Valentine Axolotl. They had a lot of cute stuff. They had a lot of cute Build-A-Bear stuff. I just, like, I couldn't justify the cost, unfortunately. Now, if it were the blue alien bear, that would be a different story. Because I would have gotten that in a heartbeat, no matter what. I just got 2 plushies from my Disney trip. Nice, nice! They need to make an Usahama Build-A-Bear. You're so right. She's so cute. The Navy Pier. It used to have really cool looking McDonald's, but now they just have a McDonald's that doesn't look cool.
That's what they've done to all the McDonald's.
They had a non-standard McDonald's at the Navy Pier? What did it look like? Can you Google that real quick?
Don't you worry, I'm on it. I'm the character in the kids show that's really into technology.
It's like, I'm on it. How long have you been... What do you mean? I got back yesterday. Yesterday night is when I got back. This is my first day back in my home. So... How did you get to Chicago? By plane, of course. By plane.
So, okay, I believe this is the correct one.
Yeah?
It was called McDonald's The Future.
Yeah, that's what Matthew Prower said.
Let me see if I can find better.
Matthew Pryor says it was called The Future. I prefer the smell of popcorn over eating it. The kernels, man, they get stuck in my horrible British teeth.
This is what the interior entrance looked like.
Wow!
This is some more of the interior.
Wow! Oh, it's so fancy!
Had like galaxy roof.
That's so fancy! Man, why did they do this? Why did they get rid of all the non-standard McDonald's's?
Had this thing.
Wow. Cool. Yeah, like it really sucks that McDonald's has stepped in and tried to modernize all of the like oddball McDonald's's. Like even the McDonald's on iDrive, it's so boring now. Like
they took out the character.
They did. They like rebuilt it from scratch and now it's really boring. McDonald's the final frontier. Alright, let's see. Oh, this is my souvenir. And for those that were asking about souvenirs, I got this as a souvenir. It's really cute. It's something small. I don't like big souvenirs because I don't like things that take up too much space, I guess. Like, I'm weird with souvenirs. Like, I don't really think about them very often. But, I just decided to pick something up. So this is a keychain with, like, the famous buildings of Chicago and also the bean. The bean! The bean cameo. Yes!
The bean was closed while we were there.
Yeah, the bean was closed! The bean was closed while I was there! What the heck? Do you know what they call a quarter pounder in France? I think they call it a royale with cheese. But like quarter pounder with cheese is a royale with cheese. I believe that's what they call it in France. But yeah, this is my souvenir. Like, I didn't get to see the bean, but I did get to see souvenirs of the bean. What's the bean? So in Chicago, they have this big statue called Cloud Gate. It was made by artist Anish Kapoor. I don't really like Anish
Artist
Kapoor.
and renowned douchebag Anish
Yeah.
Kapoor.
Anish Kapoor is kind of a not great person, to be honest. But
He tried to copyright black.
yeah, he tried to copyright the color black. But he made this big statue called Cloud Gate. It's a big bean-shaped mirror thingy.
It's like highly polished metal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And nobody calls it Cloud Gate. Everyone calls it the bean.
Yeah, even all the souvenirs had the bean written on it.
It's very funny because it pisses him off because he hates it when people call it the bean. And so we do it on purpose.
Who tried to copyright the color black? Anish Kapoor. There's this color called Vanta Black, which is like the blackest black of all. It's so black that like light does not reflect off of it. And Anish Kapoor tried to own that color so that nobody else could use it. I don't believe he was able to do it, but yeah, because I've seen people use Vanta Black on like other things.
Well, so I don't know if it's Vanta Black because they invented a similar thing called Black 4.0 in like retaliation.
Yeah.
And then they also invented a color called Pinkest Pink.
Yeah, I remember Pinkest Pink.
And they specifically said everyone in the world except Anish Kapoor can use this color.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I don't think she saw the message. Somebody was talking about Cosmics. We are aware of Cosmics. We desperately wanted to go, but alas, we cannot.
Wait, out of circumstance, we cannot go we could not go to Cosmix. But yeah, I was aware of Cosmix. It was also too out of the way from where we were.
Yeah, it was like an hour by car.
Yeah. So like and then the lines for Cosmix we wouldn't have been able to enjoy it at all. So yeah. What's your favorite shark species? That's a good question.
I don't even know the shark species.
Yeah.
What's the little one that looks like an idiot?
A little one that looks like... I don't know, that could be anything. I like whale sharks. Whale sharks are cool. I always love the song in your backgrounds. What's the name for it? I'm currently playing a playlist called Sonic Chill Music Mix Volume 1 by 10 Per's Universe. That's what my current playlist is right now.
This one, the blue shark.
Oh, the blue shark. He just kind of look like an idiot. Oh.
There's not a single thought behind those eyes, but that's okay.
Oh.
Look at him. Also, okay, I don't know what this is, if this is a new feature of Google or something, but every time I click on a picture, the shark, like, glows?
Whee! I don't know. That's interesting. Is Cosmic the place famous for milkshakes, or is that something else? So Cosmic, COSNC, Cosmic is a new restaurant that McDonald's is venturing into, I suppose. It's like if McDonald's was like actually Starbucks. So they have like breakfast items all day, they have many different drinks. It's mostly drinks on their menu.
Also, it's the perfect opportunity to bring back Mac tonight. The perfect opportunity.
Yeah. I know they already named the restaurant after a different, like, obscure McDonald's character. But, like, they could also make Mac tonight
it's
like
space themed. It's supposed to be more adult. Like, that's the two things he is.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, I have opened Uber Eats, and there is apparently a new place near us called Moon Bowls.
Moon Bowls.
Moon Bowls. They seem to have poke, but it's not fish.
Interesting. Huh. Oh yeah, while we were out, we ate at this really good place called Brown Bag Seafood Company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's apparently a chain in Chicago.
I thought it was just the one.
Yeah, we just randomly found it because we were hungry and
we were at the aquarium, and then we were like, seafood.
Yeah, we were craving seafood because we went to the aquarium, and we found it randomly, and we were like, this is pretty close. Let's go here. So we went, and they had like seafood bowls, I guess. You picked a protein, you picked your like side, but it was like a bed of food.
Oh, never mind. Uber Eats thinks we're still in Chicago.
Okay.
So I saw the buono and I was like, wait a second.
That's not correct. But yeah, we went in and I had this really good tuna bowl. It was like seared on the outside and rare on the inside. And it came with like a sesame dressing, and I had it on a bed of greens. So it had like spinach and Brussels sprouts and broccoli and green beans. And it came with a lemon that I like squeezed lemon juice on and got lemon seeds everywhere, unfortunately. Don't worry, I didn't choke. But it was really, really good. If you're in Chicago and you go to, if you want like quick seafood, like really quick seafood, Brown Bag Seafood Co. That's my recommendation. Like if you want burgers, go to Small Cheval. If you want seafood, go to Brown Bag Seafood Co. If you want Italian beef, I guess don't go to Buona's, because that's what the Italian beef that I had at Buona's was actually pretty good.
It was really good. I think it's a very thing of like, they're all vaguely similar, and it's down to like brand loyalty.
Yeah.
Supposedly the originator of Italian beef is Al's Beef, and that's where I would have liked to take us, but it was too far away.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the place that like invented the Italian beef, allegedly. Also, you can go to the Palmer House and have the place that invented the brownie.
Yeah, we didn't get to go to the Palmer House.
We did not. We walked past it. We should have like ducked in.
Yeah, we walked past it a couple times. The Palmer House is what, like a hotel?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a hotel, and they are famous because they invented the brownie. Like, it was like the very first brownie in the world, and apparently it's very good, but I didn't get to try it because it was too cold.
Yeah,
and
I really wanted us to go on, because last time I went to Chicago, we went on a walking food tour where a guy, guided us around, and we had little samples of like all the Chicago staples, and I wanted to do that again, but A, it was a little too cold to be walking around a lot at night, and B, it was like $60 a person.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Maddie Harris. Thank you so much. Oh, he bought me the dice that I put on Throne. Thank you.
What dice did you put on there?
It was a cute little dice set that had like teacups in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
You never use the dice that I go at you.
I'm going to when we play Corey's game. I promise.
Wait. Oh, I need to do the potions now that I'm back.
Yeah.
Ah.
They didn't invent the... So, funny story. It's a funny story about that. Not about brownies, but about the other part. So Chicago has different laws than my home. And there are dispensaries everywhere. Everywhere! And we went in one, and Corey bought some gummies.
We didn't even take them.
I didn't take them. I and she are both on medications, and
because we're mentally ill.
No. But Corey took one of the gummies before we went to the aquarium. Did you get that coffee I sent you? Oh, did you send me a coffee? I thought I heard it. Oh, I have to log in. Stupid. Hang on. Hang on, I have to log into my coffee. It logged me out. Hello? Coffee? Coffee? Coffee! Let me in! Oh. Maybe it's like this. My coffee's acting weird. I'm banned! I'm banned from coffee. But, hang on. Maybe if I check... Wow! Please confirm your login. Yes. There we go. Okay, my coffee. Thank you, Matthew Prower. Mentioned this before, but while I was at Epcot during their Festival of the Arts, I saw this French-Canadian band on the Mill stage. They're called Raffi, in case you were curious. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. I know they have, like, a bunch of different, like, bands and stuff during the festivals, which is always fun. I thought it was pronounced coffee. or Ko-Fi. It depends on...
No, it is... The correct pronunciation is coffee, because that's the bit, right? You're buying someone a coffee. I learned it as Ko-Fi, and so I cannot change it. It's just how it comes out. I say Ko-Fi instinctively.
Yeah. Random question you may have already answered, but how did you and Saki meet? Oh, well, that's an interesting story. We both went to this summer camp one year, and for like half of the summer, we didn't really know each other. But then, like, one time, I found out that her name was Courtney, like me, and
You found out I liked Hamtaro somehow. How did you find that out?
I don't know. I think maybe someone told me. And I was like, hey, I heard you like Hamtaro, and I have some Hamtaro toys. Do you want to play with me? And Saki was like, yes.
It was very funny. I still remember it, because I specifically remember because I was waiting my turn to play Mario Party on the group N64 that they had for us. And I had like just gotten my turn. And I was so fucking hyped because I had been wanting to play for like hours. And I had like just sat down and this skinny little bitch comes up to me. And she, in like the shyest voice ever, was like, I heard you like Hamtaro. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, I have Hamtaro toys. You wanna come play with us? And I was like, I just sat down for the Mario Party. I think I was like, yeah, I'll come over after I do my turn in Mario Party. And then I did, and I very specifically remember in the cafeteria, when you first walked in, off to the right, there was like booths or something. And we went over there, and you were like, I have like every Hamtaro figure ever. And you like dumped them out from a bag onto the table.
I thought you two were sisters. We are sisters.
We are sisters.
We are sisters. You visited the Leaky Cauldron at Universal Wallet Raid. Hey, I know that place.
I used to work there.
Yeah.
It was fine. Of all the food service jobs I've had, and I have had many, it was one of the least it was the least traumatizing by job. Most traumatizing by coworker.
Yeah, the coworkers you had at Leaky were kind of...
Okay, so I worked at Busch Gardens once. And 90% of the workforce at Busch Gardens is like literal teenagers. I'm talking like high school seniors to like first year college. Like literally 18 to 20-year-old children. And there was less drama there than there was at Leaky Cauldron, where there were supposedly adults working. It was insane. There was 2 different group chats for boys and girls because allegedly they had a group chat before that melted down, and so they had to separate by gender to avoid drama. It was insanity. It was absolute insanity.
Oh my god.
And there was like, and I'm not gonna go into detail here, but there was a big like fight that happened that I was kind of at the center of. And I found out about it after the fact because I went to the group chat and it was like exploding. And everyone was being so like childish. They were just like, oh my god, so-and-so said this. What are you gonna do about this, Courtney? And I was like, nothing. I'm going to do nothing because this is a non-issue. You are creating an issue from nothing. And so I just acted like an adult and I went to the other person involved and I was like, hey, let's like sort this out between us because you and I are the 2 main people involved in this. And no one else should have even like really known that this was even a thing. And we like worked it out and apologies were said and it was ironed out. And I went back to everybody and they're like, what happened? What happened? And I was like, I apologize. And he accepted. And it's over. And that's it. And that's all it needed to be. Ugh.
Oy oy oy. Oy oy oy.
Craziness. Anyway, good restaurant though.
Yeah, the restaurant's pretty good. The food's good. I don't know if that...
The full English breakfast is very, very good, but you have to get there before like 9 a.m. to have it.
Yeah. I don't know if it's still like that. Because it's been a few years.
I doubt they would have changed the menu that like significantly.
Maybe. What else is in my pictures? Oh yeah, this was outside of Lou Malnati's. Yeah, so while we were out exploring the town, we were waiting for our reservation at Lou Malnati's, who apparently invented the Chicago deep dish. And we ended up at this place. I don't know.
Alright, real quick, do we have that?
No, we do not have Pepsi left. I remember. Yeah, we were just walking around. We ended up at this place, and Lou Malnati's is like literally in the picture. That little red, the little red awning over in the corner. Yeah, that's Lou Malnati's. But there was like a lot of like installations. There were like a lot of installations in this area. It was really pretty. Here I am with one of the installations. I believe this was called the Wings of Mexico. I think that's what this was called. But like they had stairs where you could walk up and you like stand and then you have wings on your back. So yeah, I took a picture of that. I think there was another picture with Saki. I don't know if I put it in here, unfortunately.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. But we both took pictures with it. It was really cute. It was really cute. I'm sure there's like some significance to the installation, but it is like, I like interactive installations. I'm a sucker for them. So, yeah. So it's just like, oh, take a picture of me, please. Is it based on the Angel de la Independencia?
I'm
sorry.
Googling it.
Yeah. Google it! Google it, Nathan.
It was first created in 2010 in Mexico City. It has since then been moved to over 25 locations, moving everywhere from California to Dubai before officially arriving in Chicago in May. Beautiful message behind it, standing as a symbol of perseverance, hope, and diversity. 1.6 million Chicago residents are Mexican.
Wow.
Chicago has become a safe haven when it comes to immigrant and refugee communities. Have gathered to celebrate the sculpture. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I didn't get to read the like plaque because we were like rushing to get into Lou Malnati's. But yeah, I saw it. I was like, oh, pretty. And then we took some pictures. And yeah, I think the meaning behind it is also very beautiful. But yeah. That does remind me, being in a big city like Chicago is fascinating to me because you see tons of different kinds of people. It's like, I was just like, when we were eating our pancakes, I was looking out the window at all the different kinds of people that would just walk past the restaurant. And I just like, I thought to myself like, there are a lot of people on this planet and I probably will never see every single individual, and that's
not
crazy.
Probably, will not.
Will not. It's basically impossible. But like, it's fascinating, especially in like a big city where people are out on the streets just walking around. Like, I never really see that kind of environment. Like, I've never... Chicago is the first, like, actual big city that I've ever been in. Like, you know, big cities with, like, big buildings and, like, all different kinds of transportation. Like, we went on the train in Chicago. We rode the Pink Line one time. That was about it. But, like, we went on the bus, and it was, yeah. Wait till you see New York. Yeah, I don't know if I will ever get to go to New York. I don't know. It's on my list. It's on my list. I don't know if I'll ever get to be in New York City, but maybe someday.
Yeah, you definitely didn't get the full, like, train experience. Because,
Yeah.
like, at Corey's old apartment, he lived, like, a 5-minute walk from a train station. So literally every single place we went, we just walked to the train and then took the train. Like every single place.
Yeah. Yeah, we were kind of far away from the train station, so we didn't really experience most of the train system. We only rode the Pink Line one time. Anyway, here's my pizza. This is my deep dish pizza that I got a personal size. I got a personal deep dish pizza just for me. You can see in the corners you can see Saki's deep dish pizza and Corey's ravioli. Cause he didn't get a pizza, he got ravioli. And I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was very cheesy, very, very big tomatoes on it too. Like the sauce was very chunky, and which I kind of like because I like whole tomatoes.
Mine had full like tomato slices on the top.
Yeah. Saki's had like spinach and full bits of tomato and mushroom and onion, I think. Something like that. Yeah, it looked pretty good. We also had this really good cheesy bread before our pizza that came with like homemade marinara sauce.
The marinara sauce slaps.
Yeah, the marinara sauce is really good on that bread. You're making me want to have one of them. Well, I recommend if you're in Chicago to go to Lou Malnati's for your.
You don't even have to
pizza.
be in Chicago. They ship their pizzas internationally.
Oh, they do, yeah.
You can order a frozen one.
You can order a frozen Lou Malnati's Chicago deep dish straight from the restaurant, and they'll mail it to you in like a cooler, and you can bake it in your oven and have it nice. Who fired a bullet? That was Saki's chair.
My cat was clawing the carpet, so I made a loud noise to discourage her.
Yeah. But yeah. Have you ever been to Mexico? I've never been outside of the United States, unfortunately. I've never had that opportunity. Maybe someday I'll be able to. Maybe someday. What else is here? Oh, this is from when we went to the museum. We went to a place called the Museum of Science and Industry. Mosey. Well, in Chicago they call it MSI. Missy. Yeah.
In Florida it's called Mosey because we have the other one.
Yeah, we have a place called Mosey, like a few cities away. And like it's not that impressive. But the one in Chicago is very impressive. They have a lot of interactive, like, exhibits. They have a lot of cool things.
We didn't even get to see the full thing.
No, because the museum closed at 4 the day we went, which is unfortunate. And anyway, I took a picture of this plane that was just hanging in the air. So cool. What is this song? Oh, give me a moment. Give me a moment. I will look it up. Deep Woods from Sonic and the Black Knight. That is the name of this song. I remember seeing an actual deep dish pizza for the first time a couple of years ago. For a brief moment, my entire ontological understanding of pizza saw it, and my brain said, no, that's incorrect. Yeah, because like everything's under the sauce.
It's under the sauce.
It's under the sauce. Let's see, I think I have more pictures of Mosey here. Yeah, here's a picture of a tornado that they just had in the middle of the exhibit. They just like They had a specific exhibit for like storms, and they had a tornado exhibit, and oh, I think I got another coffee. Thank you. I'll check that in a second. Yeah, they had like an exhibit for storms, and then they just had this tornado, this giant tornado in the middle of the exhibit. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, it's just a bunch of air just flying around in a tube. It's cool. And you could feel the breeze. It was neat. It was neat. Okay. Ender Ice, thank you. Since Sonic Team never explained what happened to the Shadow Androids, I was thinking that Sonic Generations 2 could be about modern Sonic going back in time to help Dreamcast Sonic fight against an army of them. I recall Eggman saying that they are immune to the homing attack. Ah! I don't remember that part. But I bet that would be cool, yeah. The plane you showed earlier kind of looked like the tornado Tails rides on. Yeah, it does kind of look like the tornado. A little bit. Yeah, the tornado is like a biplane, though, I think.
Good for that plane.
Shut up. Alright, what else we got? Oh, yeah! So there was this exhibit. There's this exhibit about soy, specifically, and soy harvesting and soy farming and stuff. And they had, like, a kitchen that showed different kinds of products that contain soy. And I looked in the freezer, and I saw Pokemon waffles! So I took a picture of it. Pokemon waffles! All the way from, like, 2005. So, like, it really shows how old the exhibit actually is. So... I thought pizza pie was just a phrase. I somehow never realized that deep dish pizza really is like an open pie. It really is, yeah. Yeah, deep dish pizza is basically a pizza pie. Pizza pie. Soy exhibit. Yeah, like they even had like a little interactive thing that's like, click the things that have soy in them. It was silly. It was like, you know, it was for children to learn, but like it was funny to see like Pokemon waffles in the freezer. What else? Oh, so I took a lot of pictures of this, but they had this exhibit called the Fairy Castle, and it was like a miniature castle with different rooms. And, like, here's one of the rooms that I took a picture of. It's a ballroom. It has all these tiny little furnitures and, like, details and stuff. And it was really cute, and I liked it. It was cute. I thought it was cute. Are people really debating pineapple on pizza in chat?
Can we just let it go?
Like, listen, if you like pineapple on pizza, it's fine. If you don't, that's fine. That does not have to be a war. Like, you don't have to fight over pizza toppings, bro. Some people put bananas on pizza, okay? Like, pizza's weird. There are lots of different pizzas in the world. To each their own. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, I think that was another coffee. Let me check. Thank you for the donations, by the way. Ender Ice. Does SNT never swear because she thinks it's unnecessary, or is she conditioned to where she can't swear even if she tries to? She just... me personally, I don't see her as the swearing type. She's just, like... it's not really in her vernacular, but, I mean, sometimes it slips out because that's my fault, but, you know. A question about your singing streams. What would you do if someone requested a song that you've never heard? I just wouldn't sing it. I just wouldn't sing it because I don't... I literally can't, because I cannot sing it. If I cannot sing it, I just don't. That's it. Thank you for the donation, by the way. Thank you for the coffee. People eat watermelon pizza. Yeah, have you heard the watermelon pizza you slice up the watermelon and then you put like coconut on it, like the cheese. I
literally can't think of that without thinking about that one Tumblr post.
Yeah, my fun pizza. No one's eating my fun pizza. You did try to sing Away in the Manger last month as S&T. I mean, I thought I knew that song. But then in the middle of that song, I was like, wait, I don't actually know this song, I've made a mistake. Alright, let's move on. Oh, we're getting to the end of my slideshow here. So, I was exploring the Chicago airport, and they had this big dinosaur on display. They just, like, I guess it was like an ad for the museum or something, but, like, they had a big dinosaur, and I was like, oh, big dinosaur, and I took a picture. Big dinosaur. This is also the place where I got my popcorn, which I haven't tried yet, but I'm actually kind of snackish now.
Oh, you didn't actually put in the secret photo of me?
Nah, I wanted to respect you.
I appreciate that.
I took a picture. So we went karaoke. We went to a karaoke bar one night because like Saki and I both really wanted to go because we've never been to an actual Japanese karaoke bar, and there's a bunch of them in Chicago. And we picked one, and we went and we had a very good time. It had like the actual like karaoke machine with the screen that you like. It had like a touch screen where you could like search different songs and artists and stuff, and they had so many things. They had a lot of English music, but a ton of Japanese music. Like, so much. Like, they had anime openings and stuff. It was crazy. It's crazy. We had such a good time. I want to go back. I want to go back to a Japanese karaoke bar real bad, because it was so much fun. And I took a picture of Saki when she was singing. I didn't add it to the slideshow because, you know, did they use Spotify? No, it was an old-timey, but it wasn't really old-timey. It was probably like from the early 2000s, like little, it was like a touch screen, and you go beep beep boop, and then it would like line up your cues for different songs and stuff. You could change the tempo and the key of the song if you really wanted to, which was weird. But yeah, let me check my coffee real quick. I think somebody sent me something. Oh, Ender Ice again, thank you. Can I just say that both of you are beautiful IRL? Aww. Thank you. That's really sweet. Japanese karaoke bars have anime songs? Yeah, if they're popular enough. They had a bunch of stuff from Inuyasha, they had Naruto. They even had like Yorushika, which is surprising. Yeah. It's the first thing that Saki picked was a Yorushika song.
I'm sad they didn't have Nautilus, but they did have Spring Thief.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, this is a picture I took on the way home. We're on the plane. This of me. I looked out the window and saw like a sea of lights because it was nighttime when we were getting in, and I was like, wow, that's beautiful. And so I took a picture of it. And there you can see the engine because we were on the wing. We were on the wing when we flew home. We were on the wing when we flew in, too.
I always sit on the wing. It's the best place to sit.
Yeah. Saki kind of has some fear of flying.
I have a fear of flying and obsession with aviation.
Yes.
Simultaneously.
Yes. So, like, you know, to make her comfortable, we try and sit on the wing. and I saw the Sea of Lights, and I was like, that's pretty, and I took a picture of it, and that's the whole story. I think that's it, though. I think that's the rest of the picture. Yep, that's my slideshow of Chicago. Yeah. I bet one of the biggest anime songs for Japanese karaoke bars are probably either Cruel Angel Thesis or Chala Head Chala. Probably. I'm pretty sure the karaoke bar that we were at, I'm pretty sure they
had FMA and Inuyasha endings. So.
Yeah. Sit on the wing, isn't that dangerous? No, not like that. I mean, not like actually sit on the wing. Glad both of you and Corey had a fun trip. Yeah, we did have a fun trip. It was a nice trip. I'm glad to be home though, because I am very inspired to do many things. That's always what's happened. That is always what happens when I go on trips, is that in the middle of the trip, I get super duper inspired, and I'm just like, I want to do this and this and that and that and this and that. I can't wait to get home so I can do this and this and that and that. Does that ever happen to you, Nachan?
It does, and then as soon as I get home, I lose it. So.
Aww. I just like...
That literally happened to me. I was like dissociating thinking about OC stuff. I was like, when I get home, I'm gonna work on OC stuff. But here I am doing nothing.
How was the Chicago air? Did you react well to it? What do you mean? Is Chicago air like thick or something?
I mean, it is a big city, so.
I mean,
it's definitely more smoggish.
I did have trouble breathing, but I think that was because of the cold more so than just the quality of the air. I'm used to like smogginess a little bit. Because I kind of live near a city, just not a big city. Yeah. We just love the idea of doing things when we aren't able to. Yeah. Like, I brought a way to draw while I was in Chicago in case I really needed to, like, do something creative. And, like, it kind of worked. I bought this thing called Colors Live. It's a game for the Nintendo Switch that comes with a pen. And you can draw on your Nintendo Switch. It's like an art program for the Switch. And it's really intuitive and cool. I'm not used to it. So like all the drawings that I did on it are kind of like, what's a good word? Not bad. They weren't bad drawings. They're just like, they're really rough. Like rough sketches, and like I was experimenting with shading and colors and stuff. Yeah. I brought my iPad to the convention center in case I needed to draw on it, and yet I didn't. Yeah, I don't really have an iPad, or an iPad that I can use to draw, but yeah. Maybe I'll look into that, but Colors Live is pretty good too. But like, I'm glad that I am home so I can use my Clip Studio Paint and my tablet and all that. I drew a lot of stuff on the Disney World napkins. The employees actually really like my work. Yeah. I remember drawing on napkins in the IHOP back in the day. I think I still have some napkin drawings stashed somewhere that me and Saki did. Like, cause we both like to draw, and when we were younger, we would just draw on anything.
I still have a specific set of drawings that I did on the back of an IHOP placemat.
Yeah. Hi, B. Fancy drawing tablets scare me. That's fair. Fancy drawing tablets can be a little intimidating, but once you get used to it, it's like, you can't go back. If you think Chicago is cool, try Minneapolis. Ah.
Where is that? I don't know. Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota. Yeah.
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
On my like bucket list of travel in the United States at least, I would go to California at least once. I'm not super fond of California, but I would like to go once. I want to go to Seattle. I'd like to go somewhere very naturey, like Colorado or something.
Yeah, yeah. We talking about drawing in weird places? Kinda. Just talking. Hang on, ads are playing. Are you both on chairs? Yeah, we're both sitting in chairs, yeah.
Why?
I don't know, someone asked.
I am asking why they asked.
They asked, are you both sitting on chairs, or is one of you standing and one sitting in a chair or on the floor? Yeah. They're just asking about, like, what our situation is right now, I guess.
Yeah, we're in chairs.
Yeah, we're in chairs.
Actually, I'm sitting on Courtney's lap.
My lap is very comfortable. That's where I'm from, Colorado. Wow, I hear it's very pretty there. My mom went to Colorado one time, and she said it was very pretty. Especially the mountains. I cannot recommend California for anything. You just exist here until you can get out.
So true, bestie.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go to the theme parks just because, you know, I really love theme parks and I would like to visit, like, every theme park in the world. And, like, maybe see, like, San Francisco. But, like, other than that, oh, fuck you, California.
Yeah.
California's just worse Florida.
Yeah. California is like Florida, but without the moisture. Like they took...
And earthquakes.
Yeah, they took all the moisture out of the air and replaced it with earthquakes. Worse Florida? Yeah, well, like... The politics are different, I'd say. But, like, in terms of weather and living expenses and
pollution, and crowdedness,
the light pollution as well, the tourism. I've never been to California, but I feel like I should at least go one time. Just to see it. I would like to go to Sonic Revolution, because that's in California. But, you know, other than that, I would go to California for, like, a con. And then maybe go to the Walk of Fame, go see the Hollywood sign, go see the Chinese theater, leave. And leave. That's it. And, oh yeah, go to Disneyland. And then maybe Universal to go to Mario Land. That's about it. Though we are getting our own Mario Land soon. I don't know how soon, but... There are rumors. There are apparently rumors that they're gonna close the Simpsons area and replace it with Nintendo.
No.
Yeah, it's only a rumor though.
If they get rid of Springfield, I'll riot.
Yeah. It's only a rumor though. There hasn't been any confirmation that that's actually true, but I have seen it floating around, that particular rumor. Have you ever been to VidCon? No, never been to VidCon. I don't really have any interest in VidCon, actually. I don't really know anybody
VidCon seems like it would have been a lot more fun in like 2011.
Yeah, VidCon, I feel like would be really kind of weird now. Oh, I'm out of music. I'm out of music now. It's so quiet.
Where's my food?
Where's your food? What'd you order?
Panera.
Panera. Yeah, it's a panera.
It's still being picked up. What the heck?
What the heck?
I ordered it like, I don't know, I didn't look at the time. A while ago.
The Simpsons locale in Universal Hollywood has a lot more work put onto it.
Yeah, I've heard.
I've heard.
I mean, our Springfield is just like a repainted version of whatever was there before.
The Back to the Future area.
There was a whole area for it?
Yeah.
What do you put in it?
There was the restaurant from the movie that they went to in the 50s.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Back to the Future?
Nope. Is that why that train is there?
Yeah, because that's from the third movie.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, that's the train from the third movie. I've seen the first and second movie. I've never actually seen the third movie, but I know it's about cowboys. Okay, I think I'm done streaming now. I went through all my photos and talked about my trip, and yeah, I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with this stream. It's been almost 2 hours. I didn't want to stream for that long anyway. I just wanted to do a quick, like, I'm back from my trip, this is how it went kind of thing, you know? I'm still sad Barney is gone from Universal. Yeah.
I never got to see it.
Yeah. Saki's very upset about it. Have a nice evening. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to the people that like donated and stuff and like I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you guys. All right. Bye.